Ready, Mark, get ready, set, go.
Start.
Kelly's here.
Wow!
Zelly's here.
Perfect!
Gaming.
That's amazing!
Yep.
Ready to start it?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Triangle Strategy. We just started Chapter 15 when we left off last time.
That's right. And this is Zelly speaking. So last time we took back Glenbrook City, we defeated General Avlora. She was defeated, she fell over the side of a brook or stream, and not to be seen anymore, so her body hasn't been discovered. Maybe we'll see her, maybe not. Who knows? So right now, too, I think we finished another arc, or the second arc of the actual series, and now we're going into more of the last stretch. But to that end, we'll be visiting some character stories and starting the main story as well, too. So right now we have the Crown City. Frederica hears the voices of the people as she walks the city streets. Right, last time, even though Roland took over and is now the king of Glenbrook again, he wasn't that favorable going forward. So we now have to change the opinion about the people and see that either we can adopt the new methods or still go with the give way to the new methods or give way to the old methods. And then Roland takes steps to rebuild the Crown City. But Patriot and the Realist have other ideas. So that'll probably add more to the story as well. Mm-hmm. So what do you think? Main story or character stories?
Let's start with the main story.
Okay, we have quite a few. Do we have any new people?
I don't think so.
Nope, they're all just literally character stories. Alright, so we'll start with Roland takes steps to rebuild the Crown City, but Patriot and the Realist have other ideas. Let's see what their other ideas are.
A coronation ceremony. Certainly there are more important matters to focus on right now.
A coronation is important to assuage the people's fears and restore their faith. Besides which, it is the royalists' most fervent wish. A kingdom is only truly as strong as people believe it to be, and right now the world believes Glenbrook weak. The ceremony will be a display to the contrary.
Is this truly the remedy our situation calls for? Right now I imagine the people care only for where their next hot meal will come from.
Rest assured, sire, House Wolford will see your subjects shan't go hungry. But trust me when I say nothing will hasten Glenbrook's return to her former glory so much as announcing the return of Regna's rightful heir. To win your subjects' hearts, you need do nothing but ascend to your position upon the throne.
You mean sit my royal backside on a fancy chair?
In a manner of speaking. A king's duty is first and foremost serving as his kingdom's symbol. You needn't trouble yourself with day-to-day governance. We will assume that burden. After all, you have only just been crowned.
There will be no ceremony. The people will tell us what they need, and you will listen to them, Patriot. That is my command.
As you wish, King Roland.
How fare things, Suette? Have the relief supplies been given to those who need it?
Well, we had received a sizable shipment of goods from Hyzant, but there are complaints. It seems very few of those goods have made it into the hands of the people.
And why is that?
We aren't certain, though apparently Patriot and the Royalists involve themselves with the distribution.
Damn those Royalists! They cannot be left to their own devices.
Okay. Interesting. So it seems like Patriot might be, when they're trading goods, maybe taking a royalty fee.
Yeah, like
doing so or something.
They're working against Roland, and Roland's trying to do what's best for his people and help them out, but he's kind of getting blockaded from what he needs to be doing.
Yeah, and that's only a distraction too, so... Patriot and Royalist. Here's the voices of the people as she walks the city streets. Frederica, here we come! Coming in.
There are more who accepted Aesfrost's rule than I imagined.
Glenbrook's history is long. Yet, that is why hierarchy and precedent hold sway. This is a stubborn land, my lady, not given to easy change. Though Archduke Gustadolph, acting in the name of freedom, granted privilege after privilege to the powerful. For people used to Glenbrook's rigid customs, I suppose that sort of change must have been too seductive to resist.
Perhaps, but his freedom was naught but greed and cruelty.
Lady Frederica, I've been searching everywhere for you.
A Wolffort messenger. Did you run all this way? What's happened?
My lady, I hail from Castle Wolffort, bearing tidings of Lord Simo.
Has he awakened?
He has. He is in high spirits and recovering well.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Lord Simon's back now.
Woo! I like the Herald's voice. I don't know what about the other characters, but this guy's got a really nice voice.
Oh yeah, do you think he's smoking hot and sexy?
Sure, we could say it that way.
With his voice? Yeah, well that's really good news that he's back though. So if that's the case, I wonder if Simon will order Serenoa to go about his own duties, or if Serenoa will have his own freedom to do what he chooses. I have a feeling that someone's gonna let Serenoa complete and do as Castle Wolffort has been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is most pleased to hear of the capital's recapture. He bids you visit Castle Wolffort so he can honor you himself.
Oh, I must bring these glad tidings to Serenoa at once. How long it has been since I've seen him smile.
There is one more bit of news I have for you, my lady, but it is not so happy.
Is there some sort of trouble in the Wolffort domain?
Bandits are laying waste to the Rosellan village.
Oh no.
To our shame, Castle Wolffort does not have enough soldiers to stop this. We would beg Lord Serenoa's wisdom in this matter.
The enemy must be powerful indeed. We cannot leave the Rosellan village defenseless.
Let us inform the others. Messenger, with us.
Well, well. Things are about to get interesting.
Milo, you cat, you. Okay.
I would just say bring the Rosalians to the main part of the town, towards where the Wolffort Castle is.
Yeah, right. Like they're over, like here.
Yeah, they're further
Right.
away. I'm just like, just bring them closer. That would fix the problem.
And then just bring in refugees, right, from an area.
Yeah.
So listen, we also have a side story too with Hyzant. Glenbrook reclaimed and Aesfrost see Delta heavy below. Hyzant takes the opportunity to make a strategic move.
Let's do that one next.
Okay, let's go into Hierophant's Palace. Oh, that's right, because they're going to talk to the Holy One.
Mm-hmm.
House Wolffort and Minister Exham's forces have reclaimed the Crown City. And not only that, they have dealt a heavy blow to the Aesfrosti forces in killing Thalys and other commanding officers.
We couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Oh, to see Gustadolph's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees, begging for salt. Though, this could be our chance to crush the duchy once and for all.
Just because they're licking their wounds does not make them easy prey. They still have their iron, after all.
Ha! Iron. We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norsellian mines to us. A paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration of the Crown City.
The Grand Norsellian mines. The spark that lit the flame of Aesfrost's aggression. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have Milo look into the matter.
Minister Idor?
Well, regardless, we control the salt. I say we bide our time until Aesfrost admits they are defeated. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid in their reconstruction efforts, do they not?
Yes. King Roland and Minister Serenoa have both asked for help, and sent reports detailing the extent of the damage to the Crown City.
Send forth a veritable bounty. To Minister Serenoa of the Saintly Seven, that is.
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people, and as a wedge to drive between him and the king.
Aesfrost, Glenbrook, they will both be ours before long.
Wow, okay.
Like, we're allies with you guys, and you're just like, we want to take you guys down. I'm just like, jeez.
There will not be 3 governing nations. There will just be the one. And Hyzant seems greediest of them all, especially with their salt. Right? Look at up here, too. This little, like, I don't know which one to call it. This room? Or that, there's like a Viking helmet or head or something sculpted. It looks so cool, I thought I'd point it out.
Yeah.
But right now, let's say we have skills and convictions or character stories.
Let's do some character stories.
Alright. So right now, we haven't seen much about Jenny. He's the blacksmith that helps us out in the encampment. Jen shows Serenoa a book he borrowed from the archives. Alright, Jens, what you got?
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
I've been saying his name wrong the whole time, I guess. It's like Ian. It's like Ian's.
That's okay, we can just call him Ens.
Ian's? Ens?
Well, we thought the J was like Son, so we thought it was like Ian's.
Right,
Ens.
right. Clever.
The J
That
silent.
is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our 3 nations' grand new venture.
Indeed. That would be unthinkable. Aesfrost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
Well, it's good to see that he has a burning passion for knowledge. Should we do Medina?
Sure.
How do you pledge your loyalty, House Wolford? Medina. For eons.
By the goddess, if it isn't my savior, I am truly in your debt.
I remember you. I treated you at the ministry that day.
I feared it was the end, but thanks to you, I yet live.
I was not alone in treating you. And I am happy to see you well.
I hear tell the infirmary was overwhelmed that day. How fortunate the other man was a Rosellen. Never have I felt more blessed to belong to the goddess's flock. Praise be the goddess. May her blessings rain upon you.
I do not mean to pry, but was that...
Yes. It is he who survived, at the expense of the Rosellen man's life. Had we treated the Rosellen first, we might have saved them both. But I could not find the courage to disobey orders.
And, in the eyes of the faithful, you acted in accordance with the goddess's teachings. Denying medical treatment to non-believers is certainly one way for the Holy One to breed loyalty amongst Hyzant's subjects.
Be that as it may, if only I'd had the courage of my convictions. The courage to give both their lives equal weight.
It is hard for one drop to alter the current.
So it is. Nevertheless, I wish to try.
Yeah. Yeah, just like she said, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Benedict, you salty dog, you, what you up to? He's gonna tell us a grumpy story like an old man.
No.
All right, lads and lasses, lay down your arms. Let your bruises remind you of the lessons learned today.
Ah, what fortuitous timing. I still owe you for the drinks from the other evening. I wondered if I might treat you tonight.
Apologies, lass, but I've got places to be. Perhaps another time.
You seemed troubled by something. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Let us end our day's work here.
It is early, is it not? Is something amiss?
No, nothing at all. Just my attention is required elsewhere for a time.
Elsewhere? Curious.
How many have you had?
Not enough. Just one for you, I take it.
Yes.
Went by in a flash. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
The time has escaped us. The memory of that day, however, I doubt ever will.
Thrice damned, can't move. Always thought I'd meet my end with a beautiful lass by my side.
You have many days ahead of you yet, Eredor. We will see you returned home.
Don't try to run, you curs! Leave me be. I'll just slow you down. It was my cursed pride that got us into this. Only I should suffer for it. We don't all need to die today. Run!
Even in the face of death, you refuse to set aside your foolish pride. I followed you into this hell of my own will, and I will see you delivered from it.
You fool!
Charge! Come and die. Yeah! That would have been it for us, had Lord Simon not met their charge in time.
Aye, and the only punishment for my pride were these aches that keep me awake at night.
We hungered for glory all those years ago, without a care for how it would serve us later on.
A couple of would-be heroes, who couldn't be convinced they weren't invincible.
Yet here we are, drinking, to celebrate the end of that war. I do not wish to reminisce upon the past. A toast that I may never again repeat the mistakes of my youth. But before that...
Yeah?
You have served House Wolford well, Eredor. That said, I've a feeling we'll need your sturdy shield even more going forward.
You need me to lead a charge? I'm your man. I'll leave anything fancier than that to you. For House Wolford!
For House Wolford.
Cheers!
For House Wolfart. I mean Fort. My bad. Cheers!
Alright, let's do the main story now.
No.
Come on.
I wanted to show people the encampment real quick.
Your collection.
My collection. Absolutely. Alright guys, so this is the encampment. There are going to be some things I'll be going through here just for this one time, and then we'll go from there. So, usually Lionel has items for us to purchase. And usually you talk to him and we'll go through the menu. Every time you complete another section, everybody's, what they have available resets. And some items become more available than others. So right now, these extra large HP recovery pellets, really nice. So we'll spend 5,000 on those. We'll do... They were good on most everything. Large ranged Firestone? Nah, we're good. Good on those for now. I did get some more, I think, antidotes for the apothecary person. I think we don't need to buy any more of these. Oh, these are amulets, though. Oh, god darn it. So I'll get these now and I'll equip these later. Because these are +2 instead of +1. Which are really good to have. Alright. And his convictions get strengthened when we buy this. Of course, though, I will buy all the material I can muster.
Can never have enough.
Yeah, right? Can never have enough. Well said. Stone, could always go for more stone. Always like to throw some rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quality stone. Superior stone. Really good to have. Getting kind of low, but that's okay. Fiber, superior fiber. Quality fiber. Quality timber. Timber! Right? Is that how it goes?
Yep.
Alright, and I think that pretty much does it. So yeah, you can just purchase a lot of stuff from Lionel. Usually just for HP items, recovery stuff, and inventory items you can also put on that afterwards. Lionel is such a service. Alright, then we also have Archibald here. He was the old veteran in the Great Iron, the Salt Iron War from 30 years ago. And he says the same thing from last time. So if you go in here to trade post, you can see what he has for sale using the Quidditches. And he has a lot of juicy stuff. So right now I'll get one. You know what? I'll get all 3 Medal of Braveries. And then I'll get 2 of the silvers for now. They're sold out. Alright, that's all I can do for now. But he has all these items you can usually increase your weapon class for each character. Meaning that you do more damage, you have a better chance for luck, evade, and other passive skills too. It's really important to come over here just to do so. And then there's also books. So then I'll read these later on. But yeah, they're just usually 1 quidditch each. Ooh. Yeah, so getting to know the story is one thing, but getting to know the background and the lore is a different thing as well. Alright, up to promote class. So right now, Corinth is the only one that's not promoted from from a recruit to a veteran, as everybody else literally is. So let's promote him. Alright, and he'll learn Icy Tomb and Shield Device. Level 3. And he changes it to an Ice Caster.
I'm not yet satisfied.
Learn the ability Icy Tomb and learn the ability Shield Device. I think his hair got longer.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or at least it's more apparent. Okay, great. I could do it again on him, but I don't want to right now because I would probably want to save it for someone else. Like Serenoa or Roland. I'm thinking of promoting. Which ones do you think I should promote, Kelly?
I want to go Roland.
Or should I do somebody else besides those ones? He's just pretty good. Along with, like Eridor or maybe Benedict. But I'm thinking mainly between... Let's just do Serenoa or Roland for now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the characters that you use the most often.
Yeah. Yeah. Magic Ablaze. I do have 2 of them, so I could promote 2 people. Do you want me to choose?
I would either pick between Serenoa, Roland, or Gila. Because you've been using her a lot.
Oh, Gila!
For healing and whatnot.
Yeah, actually, yes, that's a very good call. Yeah, fight or flight. Yeah, Master Curist.
To think I've come this far.
Ah, she looks really cool. Fight or flight.
Because I feel like the healers would help you out longer in the long run, really.
Yeah, especially Gila too. I've used her so much in the game so far.
Because the battles are just gonna get tougher. I mean, we lost a couple people in the last battle. I'm just like, thank God we have good healers.
Do you think I should do Eridor for defense?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I think it's a good choice too. Yeah, I'll do that. Desperate defense. That's really good to have, especially as for him. Magic defense, all increased.
Haha! Ain't no way I'd lose.
Desperate defense is all right. Okay, so that's the end. So I guess once you reach these classes here, this is the top. So called Elite. Okay, cool. All right, so everybody's a veteran, and we have 2 that are elites now. Until next time. All right, and then the last one we're going to be doing is talking to the smithy here, Ian's, where he pretty much improves our weapon level for each character. So if I remember right, I think I could do a lot for people here. Well, I'll definitely do Eridor since we're going to be using him more.
Yeah. He's kind of like your heavy hitter.
Yeah, for sure. And then I really want to increase Piccoletta, but she doesn't hit that hard.
No, she doesn't.
Ooh, I'll do a level 2 on Julio. There we go. So now everything else is unlocked for him. And I like her as well to use her. She throws a lot of items as the apothecary. Right, and Serenoa's already here, so we can then just use the third ones for Roland here.
Yeah.
Check this out. Weapon rank number 3. Increases weapon potency by 10 or... Oh, by 10 to deal greater damage. Wow.
Cool. Luck by 3.
Physical defense to a single enemy, ignoring their defense.
Ooh.
Unusable... Oh no, usable in battle.
That's cool.
Should I do that one, you think?
Weapon potency. It's really hard to choose between those two.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I kind of want to...
You should do weapon potency?
Yeah, I kind of want to do that one.
Alright, let's do that one.
You get to deal more damage.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we could also do... we could also do Benedict.
Cool.
Upgrade weapon. Alright. Grant 1 instance of invincibility to all allies within range.
Ooh.
That seems ridiculous. Dragon Shield, that's what that's called? Wow. Okay. Grants 1 TP when you defeat an enemy. Ooh, that seems really good.
Yeah, I'd go the TP route.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then Narv, I would think. He's pretty good. Or Ezra. But I look Julia. No. We're gonna stick to these guys. We'll do this one.
Yeah, I feel like the lightning one's more handy.
The last map really needed it. Really used it out. What do you think? Weapon potency again? Movement, defense, speed 2, or luck? Could probably do 2 here.
Yeah.
But let's... Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this one for because we use Moment of Truth a lot.
Yeah.
And okay. And what do you think for her? Do you think like the speed would be good?
I want to go with the luck.
The luck one? Okay,
yeah.
We'll do luck. All right, we could do one more too. It looks like defense. I'll do the web because she doesn't really hit that hard. Alright, that's all we can do for now.
Benito.
Farewell, my lord. My voyage is always here if you need it. Thank you, Jens. It's so weird to say it so quiet like that, too. But now that we've increased everybody and everything, if we go into another fight, we should be more well-equipped. Alright, so let's go. The paths before House Wolfort diverge, meaning that we'll go to their separate pathways for the first time. Which way will Serenoa take? Ugh.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolfort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Oh. I'm kind of hoping that since Serenoa's father is back, you know, from the brink of death, basically, that he might give Serenoa some wise advice.
Yeah, I mean, we've had to pretty much act in his stay this whole time.
Yeah.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least. and I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us. 1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the Royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters, separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take. Bring the scales of conviction.
I mean, they really could split up if they wanted to.
Yeah. Others like, no, we have to make one choice.
They're like, no. I cannot help but feel restless. We reclaimed the Crown City and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question as to what needs to be done here. And yet something has me unsettled.
Alright, can we go outside? Will they let us go outside?
Oh dear. Let's see.
Are you heading out, my lord? Yes.
Yeah, let's go outside. Oh my god, now that we can go outside, I realize that everything's changed.
Me and Zelly have been so gung-ho about just progressing the story. We're just like, we're not gonna go outside and talk to people!
Oh, hello, Milo. Were you eavesdropping?
I must admit, I am deeply fascinated by you, Lord Serenoa. A lord turned saint who won back his kingdom from Aerofrosty clutches and saw the prince back to his throne. I can only wonder how your people will welcome such a hero home. Pray allow me to accompany you, my lord.
If I go to Wolford, I suppose Milo will be coming with me. Oh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. My feet are in the the water. Ooh, a large HP recovery pellet too.
So if Milo comes back to us at House Wolford, she'll know that Lord Simone's back alive, I suppose.
Right, and they might try to use that as a
bargaining chip.
Yeah, so like, hey, we know Simone's alive now. Our sail reserves are running low. We must restore trade with Hyzan as soon as possible. As one of the Saintly Seven, isn't there anything you could do?
You needn't worry so much. The consortium and merchants are already on the move. Let us give them some time. If we rush into negotiations, we may be taken advantage of. It is in our best interest to wait for the opportune moment. We must have King Roland's permission before we act. In the meantime, we can share a portion of Wolfort's stores with the Crown City.
You rush. We're already on the move. Let's give some time. I feel like this one.
Yeah, I want to
like
number 2.
He seems really hasty, so we're just telling him to like pull back the reins and just relax to kind of give him an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best move. Aye, negotiations ought to be done with a level head. After all, our reserves won't last forever, but will hold long enough. I would think stores of salt nearly depleted after the trade stop. We also have some stocked up for emergencies, but the Aesfrosti army brought a whole bunch more. So the duchy has salt to spare? I suppose that really means they were preparing for wars for some time. You have put my mind at ease, Lord Wolfort. I cannot thank you enough. Oh, cool. Okay, learning a little bit more about the salt that is Frosty and their plans. Oh, Corselia. That's her name, right?
No, that's not Cordelia. Cordelia has blonde hair.
Oh, I literally thought it was her.
Nope.
Oh, I just got her name wrong on purpose.
We royalists, along with... Let me start over. We royalists, along with Minister Patriot himself, are helping to rebuild the capital. We must reverse all the changes that Aesfrost has wrought and see the Crown City back to its former glory. I know that there are many problems facing the kingdom now, but us royalists are more than happy to take care of everything.
Let us serve King Roland together. Please see to domestic affairs and reassure the people that everything will be okay. Is it true that the royalists tried to win the Archduke's favor in order to protect themselves? If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about the Aesfrosti under their rule.
I want to say number 3.
I agree. I feel like the first one, not that really hit the point. And then this is almost just like, hey, we heard a rumor. This is more straightforward. I like that one too.
I wish I could, my lord, but Archduke Gustadolph had us doing only the most menial of tasks. There isn't anything I can tell you.
I should have suspected as much. There is no way Gustadolph would tell anything to those who he couldn't trust.
I do remember one thing, though. Minister Patriot said that Lady Erica always wanted fresh fruit and wine brought to her room.
I see. Thank you for your help. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, is there anything back here?
No
There's a runner.
No shiny.
Go through the bushes. Meow. Meow. Anything in this water here? No? How about over here? Oh. Oh, amulet of immunity. I think that's what Avlora was wearing. I think, anyways.
We are downright cowards under Aesfrost's rule. But hearing stories of House Wolfort's courage in reclaiming the capital has inspired us to do better.
Oh, good to hear.
To think that King Roland was alive all this time. Your house has my utmost respect for helping him reclaim the capital. My allegiance to the royal family shall not waver. Not now or ever.
Oh, good to hear. Those might have to be hung. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's a bench. That's a bench. Anything over here?
Nope.
No. We can just run through those bushes. You imagine running through bushes in real life like that? Hello, miss.
Lord Serenoa, I have heard great things about you. You were appointed one of the Saintly Seven and even demonstrated your prowess as Lord of a high house in battle. How should we royalists address you from now on?
Oh, I thought they were going to give me options. Oh, dang it.
Nope.
Oh, well. Let's see. I think the guard here.
I heard some bandits were spotted on the outskirts of the Roselian village. Rumor has it they're led by some father and daughter duo.
Oh, okay.
Not
we know.
those two again.
They're Thorn. What were their names again? A father and daughter. That sounds like Travis and Trish. But what could they be after?
That is a good question. We learned about family banditry.
Yay! How am I able to go up here? That's drinking water. I'm putting my feet in it.
I don't know.
I think if we go towards the other end, there's a little bit more over here.
I'm like, I don't think we went to the other end, but yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Volcano? Superior timber! I just tore off the tree. This is mine now. Anything up here?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. Motoring down here to see if there's any more goodies.
I think we've talked to almost everyone, haven't we?
I think we have, yeah. Or that we can have, at least. Oh, man. This didn't really give us much. I mean, I guess they gave us some information. Like, it sounds like the efforts aren't doing too bad for, like, here in town.
Mm-hmm.
But it might stress the relationship between us and Roland.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go inside. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm kind of, I don't know.
Alright, our choices are return to Wolfort and tell Simone that Glenbrook has been reclaimed, remain in the Crown City and expose the corrupt royalists, travel to the Rosalian village and investigate the bandits.
I feel like Benedict one for the Simone one doesn't really, like, no. I kind of want to travel to the Rosalian village and investigate the bandits now.
I'm like, it's Trish and Travis. I'm just like, what are they up to? Like, we've had to fight them quite a couple of times. Like, are they there to defend? Well, no, they're fighting the Rosalian, but it still bothers me that's like, what do they want out of all this?
Right. I know, right? That's what I'm kind of thinking too. Ooh.
For a minute there, I thought we could go through those doors.
I know, I'm like, these are large doors. That's a giant door. Well, cool, I got an extra HP recovery thing up there. That's cool. Any other goodies? Ooh. Oh, 1,500 currency. Alright. Or gil or money or whatever the case is. So what do you think? Should we do the Castle Wolfort to tell Simone? Or should we go to the Brazilian village and investigate the bandits?
Well, what benefits would we really have about telling Serenoa's dad that all of that has happened?
I know, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, we're just going to get him up. It's like going to see family and just like tell them what you've been up to. It's
yeah.
Like, okay.
It would be more like a family visit.
So do you think we should remain in the Crown City and expose the Royalist or the village and bandits, do you think? Because you did also make it seem like, oh, a shiny. Quality fiber too, alright. That the Royalists definitely are not helping out with the supplies that they need for the rebuilding of Glenbrook, at least. I don't know. My vote's between those two, and I can't really decide which one.
I got one that would be a good deciding factor. We know Milo's a spy, right?
Yes.
So, if we take her back to Wolfort, she'll know that Lord Simone has revived. If we take and investigate her to the corrupt royalists, they also know that Glenbrook is weak. That they're trying to out the royalists in the system.
Oh, right.
But if we travel to Rosalian village and investigate the bandits, I don't know what much she would learn from it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of, like, if I were Milo as a spy, like, what kind of information would be, like, less important to me?
Right? Because, because she said she would travel with us because if we go to Glenbrook, not Glenbrook, to Castle Wolfort.
Yeah.
And if we remain here, I mean, for the the Royalists are extorting and using supplies to help the kingdom.
I kind of want to go with number 3, the Rosalian village.
Okay.
Like, aren't you more curious about that one than number 2?
I am.
But at the same time, I'm just like, well, what if someone takes over, or like the royalists try to take control while we're gone?
Right. That's the thing too, right? That's what I'm kind of thinking too. But we've had the Rosalians many times before. It's like, couldn't Lord Simone just literally just dispatch some people to go over there and like take care of the bandits?
Yeah, but
I wish.
They make it sound like they don't have enough people to
do so. That's
the problem. And I feel bad at the same time. I'm just like, the Rosalian people are part of the Wolfort domain, and it's just like, oh yeah, we have a more important matter to take care of, so we're just gonna ignore you. And I just don't feel like that's right, do you?
No, I don't. And that's the thing. My heart goes out to people that need help, right? It's tough, because I see if we go to investigate the bandits, approach from that, helping other Rosalians, going from there, but then the bandits might be just doing some I don't know, some stupid things. I don't know. Trying to... It might be an ambush. It might be... But the messenger might actually be telling us a lie. Because we heard it from the messenger, but he's like all in... I don't know. You decide. Are we traveling to the Brazilian village? Or do you want to do the royalist?
It's such a tough decision.
I know. Okay, we're gonna say which one we want to go for. Okay. So on the count of 3. And so from green is 1, yellow is 2, red is 3. Okay. All right. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Travel to Brazilian number 3.
Yes.
You didn't say anything.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're traveling the Brazilian village then.
I didn't say anything because I was so torn between the two.
I know, I am too, but
I just couldn't make...
Do you think we should just do the opposite this time and just do 2?
Just to remain in the Crown City and expose the crop royalists?
Yeah. Or, because I think otherwise Hyzant or,
Well,
I don't know.
all the messengers said... What? Did something just click?
No,
there?
I was just wondering if the bandits work for Hyzant.
That would be a thought, because I think we know that Trish and Travis are always in it for the money, right?
Right, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, did the messenger really say that they're killing anybody, or just like they're kind of losing the battle?
They're just losing the battle, apparently. I'm not really sure what that really means.
I'm so torn.
God dang it. Alright, I'm going to use a number generator on my phone to decide for us.
Between 2 and 3?
Yeah. Just a sec.
But we also have to convince the people whatever option we try to choose.
I know, right? It said 2.
You said 2?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try convincing them to do 2 then, I guess.
Alright. Brazilian village, I'm sorry. Guys?
Yes?
Things are slowly settling down in the capital right now. It would be the perfect time to pay the Brazilian village a visit. The rumors of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could help put her mind at ease.
I believe our best time spent is investigating the royalists in the Crown City. Okay. Yeah, this one she might have a better chance of listening to.
You would like to help His Majesty investigate the royalists, I see. Is the issue such a pressing one?
House Wolford is the last remaining high house. It is our duty to support the king, especially in this time of need. We may have reclaimed the capital, but there is still unrest within the city. I worry of what should happen if we leave Roland on his own.
Yeah, I want to go with 2.
Yeah, I do too.
Uh-huh. I suppose the people aren't exactly welcoming him back with open arms after all that's happened. And now the royalists may even be adding oil to the fire. Indeed, it might be unwise to leave His Majesty alone. You are a good friend, Lord Serenoa.
I don't know what to do.
Alas, it seems the Crown City is also in dire need of our attention.
Oh, man. Okay. That was quick and good.
If rumors of bandits are true, then Jerome and the others might be in danger. I must go to the village and see how my people are faring.
Wow!
Oh.
That did get...
Okay, she will not be swayed.
She's straight up like, I am going!
You can't sway me! Alright, Ben, do you really think Lord Simone is really going to need a pep talk? Ah, as the steward of House Wolford, it is my duty to let Simone know what had happened while he was ill. Oh my god, are you serious?
Really? You guys are just stuck in your ways.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You can send a bird to him. There.
We finally managed to rout the Aesfrost forces from the capital. But it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide which issue requires our attention most.
Okay. Negotiate may prove fruitful. Should listen to reason. So either one of these, but I believe our time is spent in voicing the royalties, right?
Mm-hmm. You would have us investigate the royalists, my lord.
There are many who are unhappy with Roland's return, and I doubt the royalist activists are doing him any favors. The Crown City has yet to heal from previous battle, as the ones who fought in it. It is our responsibility to help restore it to its former glory.
I want to say number 1. What do you think number 2 sounds
Well, I'm
better?
thinking like number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Okay.
Just like stating the facts to her is like the once fallen and its responsibility to restore its former glory.
Alright.
Indeed.
We'll try that.
You mean to say we should fulfill our duty and to help the people? I think it a fine resolve, my lord. The people undoubtedly understand the bond that you and King Roland share. As the last remaining High House, I think it reasonable we stay in the Crown City, and yet... Oh my god, that just occurred to me because the Tellier House, like all the other ones, have died because they just conflicted with our actions.
Oh, yeah, they have, haven't they?
Oh my gosh.
Aye, the Crown City's finally back in Glenbrook's hand. But our work's far from over.
Listen, lad.
Where do you think we should go from here, lad?
It may take effort, but they can be swayed. I believe our time to spend in this city is the... This one should listen to reason. This one should listen to reason. Yeah, I'll try it again for the royalist.
You think we should stay here and help out King Roland? Any reason why?
I do not want to give either Aesfrost or Hyzant the opportunity to kick us while we're down. We must get the kingdom back into fighting condition as soon as possible. This problem must be resolved if the kingdom is to make a full recovery. And it may be too big an issue for Roland to handle alone.
I want to say number 1.
Yeah, I agree with number 1. I think that would be the...
You're onto something.
best one.
I hear ya. We won the battle, but not the war.
If we take too long to get back on our feet,
there's no telling who will come to strike us down next.
which means we have to give both the Crown City and the Royalist our full attention, here and now.
I feel this in my gut.
I think it is a fine reason to want to stay. Okay. What do you think? Should I make it fun and try to change Hugette's mind to the red one?
No.
I'm gonna do it. Just to make things interesting.
We may have freed the capital from Airfrost's clutches, but there is still so much work to be done. As a member of the King's Guard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City.
Yeah, but what about going to those bandits and helping them out, huh?
You want us to make for the Brazilian village? Are you certain this is the best time for that?
The Brazilian village is part of our domain. As Lord of Wolfort, as Lord of Wolfort, yeah. It's my duty to see it protected. I have faith in Frederica, but there is no telling how many bandits await her. It is too dangerous for her to go alone. Now is the time for Roland to show his people what their new king is capable of. We must put our faith in him. Focus attention elsewhere. I feel like this the third one might sway her.
Alright,
What do you think?
go for it.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, I think number 3.
I suppose you are right. This is a critical moment for him as king. If the people saw that House Wolford had a hand in resolving the problem, they may be hesitant to acknowledge his power. Perhaps the capital is best left in King Roland's hands after all.
Okay.
I see now your reasons for wanting to visit the Brazilian village.
Alright, she's even thought too.
You just did that on purpose to see if the vote would be twisted.
Yeah. I will remain here in the capital. But you needn't worry about me. You must decide where you need to be, friend. Oh, he's already chosen the path.
So we have 3 people that have chosen their path, and
4 that are... might be... I'm wondering if we're going to get like a tie between the second and the third one.
oh, this is gonna be so... I wonder...
We're gonna vote!
This is gonna
Get out your tokens. We're voting.
This is gonna be interesting. Voting. Let the voting commence!
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital.
First one sucks. Just saying.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Oh, will we sway anybody? Probably not. Oh, they're all going to be the 3 ones that choose their own path first.
Yep, they're all gonna be the ones that, like, we're not changing our minds. Like, this is where we want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I stand with you, my lord. You will lead House Wolfort where it belongs.
Ooh! Got her swayed.
You have my vote.
After much deliberation, I have decided to let your convictions lead us.
Wow. Okay. Wow, I think we're going to do really good this time to persuade people.
Faith in you.
I was uncertain, but I trust your judgment, Lord Serenoa. Great. For going to the Rosellian village.
No.
So it's all on Aranor's vote.
I've got no good reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote.
I think that's... We got the number I think we needed to stay here, right?
I think we did.
Right?
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Okay. Oh wow, there's the. Oh right, because I changed Huzette's mind to the Rosellian village.
Yeah, I told you that. Weren't you paying attention?
The way forward is decided. We remain in the capital with Roland and investigate the truth behind the royalist plot.
And now Frederica's gonna strangle me.
I want to go to my people.
Let me go! Let me go!
I shall remain in the capital and help King Roland investigate the royalists.
I am in your debt, my friend. Having you by my side is a tremendous boon.
Then I shall venture to the Wolfort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
Oh, okay.
And I shall see to the Rosellian village.
Oh.
Gone long, worry not.
Okay.
Then this is farewell for now. Frederica, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
That's never happened before, where they just made their own decision and we're just like, we're going, bye!
We're leaving the party. A banner's worth. Completed.
That's never happened before when the characters just ventured off on their own.
I know, they're just like, nah, I don't want to be in the party right now. Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to leave.
But I gotta go do my own thing.
Peace. I think we made the right choice by staying in the capital.
I think so too. I mean, we just got it back. I'm like, I don't want to lose it.
Right.
With peace tentatively restored to the Crown City, House Wolfort's members scatter to the far corners of the domain. Benedict returns to Castle Wolfort alone. Likewise, Frederica tends to her own in the Rosellian village. Serenoa and King Roland, meanwhile, begin investigating a cabal of royalists, bent on regaining their lost power and influence.
Chapter 15, Part 2. Were I king? So I bet we're going to see the reasoning why the royalists are maybe acting the way they are.
Yeah.
Why would you take what little aid the crown has given us? Have you no heart?
Watch your words. The royal family entrusted House Consort with the minutiae of daily governance, and our priorities have changed.
Something funny, Kelly?
The country twang.
How dare you take what's ours, man? We need their stuff.
These provisions were deployed without any care, and are to be collected and redistributed in line with the royal family's wishes.
But we've already eaten the food. Our children were starved, sir.
I accept your confession. You shall answer for the crime of embezzling from the crown.
You're not serious.
We're sorry.
Don't apologize to them. They're royalist scum. And they can't take away what they didn't give in the first place. We know Hyzanth sent the provisions.
The boy's right. House Wolfort arranged for them. You've no right to reclaim what you never owned in the first place.
You pathetic peasants. Do you not see that they are the root of your suffering?
I see it as thanks to them that you nobles still have a kingdom in which to parade around and lord your station over us.
Neither the royalists nor the crown have done aught to help us. You stood idle while Aesfrost invaded us, while they ruled us with an iron fist.
She speaks true, and even worse, you nobles rushed to Gustadolph's side. Yet here you stand,
with the gall to accuse us of crimes against the crown. You seek to hide your own treachery. No. I'd sooner bend the knee to Aesfrost all over again than have a traitor to the crown darken my door.
Not content with embezzlement, you would add treason to your list of crimes. Crimes for which you shall now pay.
Don't tell me. Oh my god.
No!
See blood.
Dad!
You fiend! There's nothing noble about you! We've suffered enough. It's time we fought to keep what's ours.
Kill every last one of these traitorous curs.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What do you think you're doing? Cease this madness at once, Patriot! I beg you, calm yourselves!
It's Lord Wolford himself!
Why have you turned your weapon on the people? Explain yourself.
They are not our people. They are filthy insurrectionists who would overthrow the royal family.
They're not dead, they're standing over there. For sure I thought they were dead when I saw the pool of blood.
Well, every time we see someone get attacked by a weapon, they're usually dead after the first strike. These must be some strong peasants.
I know, right?
God, they must be buff.
Stay with me, please! Mother! Father!
Mama, no!
So you commit murder in their name?
There are Aesfrosti sympathizers in our midst who must be reminded of the royal family's primacy. I will not see the throne usurped again.
Wow. I'm really glad we stayed back now.
Mm-hmm.
Those poor people.
It could have just gotten worse while we were gone.
I know. And now we'll find for next time. So thank you guys for joining us today. I'm Zelly.
And I'm Kelly.
And we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. And there'll be more to come. We'll see what happens with Glenpoke Castle. Till then, bye-bye.
Bye!
Subscribers, my stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened?